The scent of death. The year is 165 AD. The Roman legions return from the east in victory, but they carry an enemy that no sword can pierce. It is not an army. It is a shadow. The Antonine Plague. Within months, the once vibrant streets of Rome become silent corridors of despair. Picture yourself there. The scent of incense mingles with the odor of the fallen. The economy collapses. Fear becomes the only currency in circulation. In the center of this chaos, one man sits in his war tent. He has no superpowers. He has only his mind and a journal. Welcome to Aurelius Brain. Today, we step into the mind of Marcus Aurelius during the greatest crisis of his life. How did the philosopher king lead when the world seemed to be ending? And what can you learn from him to face your own modern crises? Part 1. The harsh reality. The plague killed up to 2,000 people a day in Rome. The mortality rate was 25%. Imagine a quarter of your city vanishing in weeks. Marcus Aurelius lost friends, advisors, and even family members. What would an ordinary leader do? Flee to the hills? Blame the gods? Marcus did the opposite. He applied what we call the dichotomy of control. In his meditations, he wrote, "The destruction of the mind is a far greater plague than any physical infection." To him, the plague attacked the body, but panic attacked the soul. The lesson for you. In the modern world, crises have changed their face. It might be a corporate layoff, a financial crash, or a personal loss. The human instinct is despair. But Stoicism teaches us that while you cannot control the virus or the economy, you have total control over your response to them. Marcus didn't pretend the plague didn't exist. He accepted it as a fact of nature and asked, "What is my duty now?" Part 2. Leadership in the Eye of the Storm. Marcus Aurelius made brutal decisions. To fund the state without crushing the people with taxes, he organized a 2-month auction in the Forum of Trajan. He sold everything: the crown jewels, the empress's silk robes, the golden statues. He proved that the office of emperor was a service, not a privilege. He worked day and night, burying the dead using his own personal wealth. But here was the secret to his mental health: memento mori. Walking among the sick, he constantly reminded himself of his own mortality. This didn't make him sad, it made him focused. If life can end at any moment, there is no time to be a bad person. There is no time to procrastinate your purpose. Part 3. The Inner Fortress. How did Marcus Aurelius stay sane through 15 years of a pandemic, through the inner citadel? He believed the outside world could be a battlefield, but your mind must be a silent library. He wrote to himself, "Everywhere a man can live, he can live well." He didn't need the plague to end to be a man of virtue. Many of us say, "I'll be happy when this problem is over," or "I'll find focus once my life stabilizes." Marcus Aurelius teaches us that stability is an illusion. Life is a succession of crises. If you wait for calm seas to start sailing, you will never leave the harbor. The Antonine Plague eventually receded, but Marcus was never the same. He emerged as the greatest example of resilience in human history, not because he defeated the disease, but because he did not let the disease defeat his character. Conclusion. Step out of the tent. As you close this audiobook, Look at your own challenges. What is your plague today? Is it uncertainty? Is it exhaustion? Remember the words of the emperor: the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Reflective inquiry. Ask yourself, what if the very thing you are complaining about today is the exact tool you need for tomorrow? When you face a wall in your career, is it a dead end? Or is it the universe forcing you to develop the stamina you'll need for the summit? When a door closes, we stare so long at the wood that we fail to see the new path opening at our feet. Marcus wasn't saying that obstacles are good in a naive, optimistic way. He was saying they are necessary. Without the resistance of the wind, the eagle cannot soar. Without the weight of the stone, the muscle cannot grow. The way is not a straight line through a flat field. The way is the struggle itself. The shift in perspective. Let's look at the friction in your life right now, that difficult person, that financial stress, that creative block. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me, try asking, what is this obstacle trying to teach me about my own impatience? What hidden strength is this crisis forcing me to use for the first time? The impediment is not stopping your progress. It is your progress. The struggle to solve the problem is the very thing that is refining your mind. You are not waiting for the path to clear. You are clearing the path, and that act of clearing is making you a master. Final reflection: the inner forge. As the fire in the emperor's tent flickers low, consider this: the world will never stop placing things in your way. To be alive is to face resistance, but you have an internal alchemy. You can take the lead of your problems and turn it into the gold of your character. Don't pray for a life without obstacles. Pray for a mind that can turn every obstacle into a new path. The next time you feel blocked, don't turn back. Look closer. The wall isn't there to stop you. The wall is the way. Thank you for joining us in the tavern today. If this content brought clarity to your mind, subscribe and leave a comment. What crisis are you facing with philosophy today? Sustine et abstine. Bear and forbear. Until the next session. Now rest and reflect by the fireplace.